Hello students, today in this lecture we are studying issues in workforce management and relationship management with suppliers, customers and employees. First, let's see issues in workforce management in supply chain management. There are different issues in supply chain management. First is the talent shortage. Shortage of skilled supply chain professionals is a big challenge in SCM. Then over expectations by the HR recruiter. HR recruiters draft the job descriptions and skills requirement, but these talents may be difficult to search or find due to lack of trained SCM professionals. Next is the too many requirements with different skill sets. Availability of many job requirements with varied skill sets makes it difficult in talent acquisitions. Next issue is the relationship with contract staffing agencies. At times, the staffing operations are outsourced to outside agencies. Therefore, relations with these contractors are crucial. Any issues with these outsourced organizations affect the supply chain. Next issue in workforce management, that is lack of optimum utilization of resources. If the human resources are not delegated with work, it results in underutilization of skills. Next issue is the inaccurate allocation of resources as per required skills. If the employees are not allocated work according to their skills specialty, it results in lack of interest and delayed work. And next is the lack of visibility on the work that is executed at the remote location, and hence it becomes difficult to manage the productivity of these resources. And last is the lack of communication. Lack of communication between the on-site resources and planner leads to delay in work execution. Let's study what is supply relationship management. Supply relationship management is a system or tool which help an enterprise in managing relations with the organization that supply the materials or services. It also helps to evaluate the supplier's capability with respect to their assets, business values, market credentials, etc. This information is crucial to an organization in determining the choice of the good supplier or its substitute as per the needs. Actually, business organizations who are having supply relationship management, they get some kind of benefits like they can cut down their internal cost, then fast growth of supplier capabilities and noticeable progress in their value delivery, then better joint objective setting, planning and collaboration with suppliers, execution of delivery schedules and quality standard enhances. These kind of benefits they get because of the supply relationship management. There are some issues and challenges in supply relationship management. Let's see one by one. First is the supplier culture. Suppliers with different cultures may face difficulty in understanding the manufacturer's working environments, especially in global supply chains where the regions and languages differ. Next issue in supplier relationship management is communication challenge. Challenges occur when there is lack of transparency or clear communication about the pricing or product quality. Then lack of process transparency, lack of information dissemination about the process involved in supply chain activities. Next issue in supply relationship management is delay in deliveries. Supplier may have multiple clients and therefore the delivery of materials may be delayed, which can adversely affect supply chain. Then damaged deliveries. At times the materials or product may get damaged while transporting them. The supplier must provide replacement in such cases. And last is the disloyalty. Suppliers may not be totally honest, like in case of product quality supplied, quantity supplied, etc. So these are the issues and challenges in supplier relationship management. Next point we are going to study, that is customer relationship management. Customer relationship management is an information system or methodology with internet capabilities which helps an enterprise manage customer relationship. CRM connects organizations and improves their relationship with the customers. The main of this being a high customer satisfaction and profit maximization. Next is the next point we are going to study, that is issues and challenges of customer relationship management. Like supplier relationship management, there are some issues in customer relationship management also. Let's study one by one. First is the loss of customers due to bad sales. Customer losses may occur due to supply of wrong product delivery, low quality product, etc. Then loss of customers to competitors. Competitors may provide discounts which can result in loss of customers. Then loss of customers due to delayed shipping. Late deliveries and not as per schedule can lead to customers getting frustrated and eventually loss of customers. Then loss of customers due to lack of return management. In case of damaged goods, companies must provide returns policy for higher customer satisfaction. Then improper handling of customer complaints. Good customer relation management practices must include a good customer complaint handling system. Lack of financial support. In terms of credit facilities, some customers may not be financially strong. Such customers need some credit period. There are some benefits of customers relationship management. Cost reduction, then it increases the customer satisfaction. Focus on organization is external here. Then maximizes customer database, increases in opportunities, that is increased service referrals. Then information on customers can be quickly accessed. Then highlights areas of poor performances, provides sustainability and long-term profits, improves customer service, helps in gaining customers' loyalty. The next point we will study here, employee relationship management. We have seen supplier relationship management, then we have seen customer relationship management. Now we are studying employee relationship management. Employee relationship management. An organization most important asset are the employees who work together to achieve the goals and objectives of the organization. Every employee share a certain relationship with his colleagues at the workplace. The relationship can be between co-workers or between the employees and their managers. It can also be between the management itself. Let's see what are the different issues in employee relations. Lack of communication, lack of well-defined roles, rigidity in environment, lack of good managerial leadership, lack of motivation, conflicts between employees, conflicts between employee and customers or suppliers. These issues occur in employee relations. Now, let's see what is the quality circle and what is the importance of the quality circle. Quality circle is a group of 6 to 12 employees engaged in similar work and who voluntarily participate together regularly to identify improvements in their respective work areas. Quality circle is one of the employee participation methods. It helps in the development of skills, capabilities, confidence and creativity of the people through cumulative process of education, training, work experience and participation. It is a voluntary group and there is no compulsion for joining the same. Now quality circle, they are having circle membership, circle size, voluntary participation, quality circle meetings. These points are important in quality circle. in circle membership, it is more or less homogeneous group of people, usually from same work areas. However, whenever required, experts may be invited for guidance or advice. In circle size, what is the circle size of the quality circles? That 6 to 12 members seems quite effective. However, it depends upon the people employed in a particular section. Then voluntary participation is important point. The main objective of the quality circle is attendance and participation in meetings voluntarily without any compulsion. Then quality circle meetings and our durations is usually sufficient for a meeting. Regular meetings should be ensured in quality circle, and autonomy. An important ingredient of a quality circle is the sense of autonomy experienced by its members. There are some basic problem solving techniques, that is brainstorming, then Ishikawa diagram, then cause and effect analysis, Pareto diagram, data collection, data analysis. So here we have seen the quality circles. In employee relationship management, we can apply quality circles for the effective employee relationships management. So this is all about the customer relationship.